Hello, beautiful people. Hey, look, before I start this session, I have a big announcement to make. And, the documentary that's been in the works for a long time about my son Eric's life, it's almost finished. But in order to get to that finish line, the director producer Paula Marino needs some help. So she needs funds to cover all the professional fees that will be involved to bring the story to the screen, like a professional story editor, a music composer, a sound mixer, an illustrator, animator, etc., etc. Now, Paula created a crowdfunding page where you can donate whatever you feel comfortable donating. You can also donate by purchasing a 30-minute session with one of our mediums, or by purchasing an item from the Erik merchandise store, like the one I'm wearing. Saving the world one prank at a time. It's an embroidered image, so it's really nice. So anyway, go visit channelingericdoc.com and take a look at it. This project is very near and dear to my heart. And one of my greatest wishes is to get the story out to more people so we can help more people. And I want you to go and see the trailer that's on the channelingericdoc.com. It's so moving. It's so powerful. It was my first reaction. It was a gut punch. Um, but it says it all. So look at the trailer and let me know what you think. Thank you, guys. Oh, poor Ginger has chapped lips. Oh, the horror of it. All right, thank you, Ginger, for remaining, and thank you, Marduk, and thank you, my lovely angel, our archangel Erik, for remaining. And we're going to do the last part of our interview with Marduk. So you can find Ginger in the description box, and her information is probably going to be on the screen as well.
And I'm up here too.
You're up here, yeah. Where did Marduk? Were you a demigod or a god? Actually, this is not one of the questions, but just came to mind.
Let's see. A god. Okay, so more like alien.
No.
More like alien. More like alien.
Okay.
So, but he had God.
Energy.
Yeah, like angelic energy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That came up in one
Yeah.
of the parts, part one.
Angelic.
Angelic.
He's angelic.
I don't even know what a demigod is. I think that's
That's part God, part human.
or could it be part God, part alien? I mean, it's like part something physical.
Well, in it, yeah, something physical, something godlike.
So he's
But
an alien demigod then, maybe.
God, well, no, because he doesn't have the physical. He doesn't have the physical like
Oh,
we have. Like
that's
we
right.
don't die, he doesn't
Yeah.
die.
So
Yeah.
Anunnaki never are physical?
Not from what I'm seeing, not with
Oh,
him
wow.
anyway.
Okay.
Not from what I'm seeing.
All right.
I think that now let me clear this up. He's showing me, but they could go into people like like angels and aliens. So you
Okay.
know how they can go in and make a difference in someone's life or something, angels can go in for a minute.
Right.
No others can, like
Okay.
us humans, but yeah. Like
Where
that.
are we going over? Should we not do this part? I can't remember when our original was supposed to be at 10. If so, we're way over.
No. What are you
Okay.
talking about? What do you
I don't
mean?
know what I'm talking about at the time. All right.
No, we started early.
Okay. Where did the other human populations on Earth come from that were descendants of Aduma, Adam, and Eva, Eve, uh, eventually encountered, and who you banished to be among before you took power on Earth? To be among, I don't know, this is not right.
Okay. So
Tell me about
something that I
Aduma
think,
and Eve, Eva.
and this is talking about Adam and Eve.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So it was something Erik was saying right after you said that was he's showing me actually. They were people of the Christian Bible, Christian beliefs for the first people. Now there's a real part to this story too. Okay. But they weren't the first people. There were people before them, but the way that I don't even know because I'm not really religious, but um the way that the Bible, okay, hold on, he's going to tell me. I don't know. Okay. So they did exist, but again, this was story. This was story
Okay.
that he depleted them, because how can you have the first people, the two people on Earth, but have
They don't
people
got belly
before that?
buttons though. Well, okay, wait,
Yeah.
what I'm asking is also is that to clarify, you had the people that the Anunnaki created, but you also have maybe ones that they did not create that evolved in a different way. Is that true or not?
No, Adam and Eve have alien DNA
Okay.
too, is what I'm hearing. There this had something, because remember we had cavemen, we had the man before that that evolved, that has to do with the aliens stepping in
Okay.
and making a difference. So,
Okay.
but Adam and Eve are part of a Christianity story, is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
But there is some real like reality to them too.
Okay.
So, but that could be on another video, he said.
All right. Did you or any other of the Anunnaki encounter or have to challenge other alien races who also came to Earth for dominance and control of humans and the planet? And if so, who were these other aliens and what was the outcome?
That's interesting. I like that question.
Mhm.
He's showing me that there was wars fought with other alien races, and there still are today,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
Erik says. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, they're fighting over the universe, they're fighting over land, they fight over planets.
Greedy bastards.
I know. It's
Get your own planet.
it's so beyond, like how, like, Eric showing me like a little ladybug flying through the air, and there's war going on, and ladybug has no clue. That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
our sense,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Like we don't have that clue unless you're really trying to tune into it,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like that. And I can't name all of them because there's so many different ones that they fought and that is still fighting over.
Reptilians, are they one of the races? I
There,
know
there's
there's
some, there's
reptilians
some,
also.
yeah, yeah, some of
Okay.
them, yeah, some of them.
Okay. Were there Sumerian gods, other aliens who came to Earth, present and cohabiting at the same time you and your Anunnaki civilization were? So were there Sumerian gods, like they're saying they're other aliens who came to Earth? Were they also living at the same time on Earth with you, your Anunnaki civilization?
They
Or
were,
were
but
you, the Anunnaki, the Sumerian gods? Okay.
there were other gods, um, and which were alien, you know, that were actual angel alien. There are others
Yeah.
besides the Anunnaki.
Yeah.
Um, so he's saying yes to this.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it was the same. There's just so many different civilizations
No.
too that I'm getting that we really don't know about yet.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. I
Hmm.
wanted to tell you this. He was showing me this earlier, Elisa. I wanted to tell you that when we were talking about them and the Lemurians, we were talking about Lemurians and being really big.
Yeah.
Um, I guess there is like proof of that somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Um,
I've seen some. Yes. I don't know where, but it was on a Gaia program. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
there's
And they're
some kind of proof
giant.
somewhere of it.
That's so cool. And skulls and stuff. It's cool.
I'm gonna look that up. That sounds
So
pretty cool.
is it Anunnaki? People spell it different. Anunnaki or Annunnaki. I think it's the first Anunnaki with one N. That's it.
Anunnaki. That's what I'm
It's spelled
seeing.
wrong all through here. All right, did you have a conflict with your group who was stationed on Mars? And if so, what was the outcome?
There were battles. He showed me battles. And it wasn't his own, he's not showing me like just his own people. Because they did have like wars between hold on a second.
Mars is a war guy, is a war planet.
So he's showing me that there are descendants of his angelically, but it still comes from source, because I'm trying to like comprehend this because it's like I
Mm,
don't have the word for it.
hard, yeah.
But he's showing me like coming from source, like we all like extend like your source and we all extend out. He's showing me there were extensions of his alien breed off of him, not just him, but his kind that fought. other aliens. So it
Okay.
wasn't like just him, like it wasn't him, but
Okay.
others that were connected to him, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's the only way I can understand this.
it totally does. All right, about 7 years back, one of this person's guides and Marduk met with several of our ex-presidents in Africa and made a deal. What was that? That they did not know, that they maybe did not know it was a bad deal for man? What's going on with that? Is that even true?
He's doing this, like he's doing this. So let me see what I can get about it.
And so why did this come up for this
It
person?
was a misconception, like a rumor, like a rumor.
Okay.
He just used the word rumor. Like something was thought and said that he was in charge or he was behind it, almost like the devil made me do it, or
Okay.
that kind of thing. But he was not involved in that. That,
Okay.
he's just saying no to that. I don't know what that is, but he's saying no to it.
Okay. Well, so many people think that Marduk Amun-Ra is evil. This question reflects that.
I know.
It's been
It's because of
said
the
Marduk,
story.
I know, it's been said, oh, why is it the evil is coming out on this? Is there some other influence that's causing this to happen? Another alien race
No, but that's
influencing
what
their consciousness or what?
Eric says, that's what people will focus on first.
Yeah.
They seem to focus on that first, almost
Aliens
like
are bad
think,
and scary. It's that kind of thing, maybe.
right, right. And so that's just where the mind goes. And this has something to do with, if you go back to our very beginning, caveman days, we have that gene in us to watch
Yeah.
out for trouble, watch out for problems. And so you kind of, focus on that. We're evolving from this, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that we still do that are connected to that
Okay.
time.
Interesting.
But
Um,
yeah. And he wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect anyway.
no,
And
no,
real quick, he's saying there's stories too. You got to remember that some of it's storytelling. So,
absolutely.
that's gonna come across sometimes as negative too.
And the Amun-Ra one, y'all helped build the pyramids of Egypt, correct? I think we covered this already.
Right,
Like
right.
you
And
did
there
that, we weren't
were alien.
enslaved, right? We weren't enslaved to do it. We wanted to do it.
No, but the way it was written was that's what people were created for.
Yeah, I
Okay, that was
know.
how they wrote it. But he's
Yeah.
saying that some of that was misinterpreted. The writings were
I
misinterpreted.
heard
It's and the
Anlil
word, yeah, the
wanted
word,
to
huh?
enslave. I heard
Yeah.
his stepbrother, half brother, Anlil wanted to create humanity for mining gold and building the pyramids as slaves, but that's not true.
No, there's more of a story behind this. It's more of a story that they have, but he's showing me that the word slave was misinterpreted. And it's supposedly something, the working man. It's supposed to mean something like the working man, not
Okay.
slave, because being enslaved means that again, we talked about this, you don't have free will, you don't have
Yeah.
choice. And the planet was given to the people
Yeah.
and they had free will. They could have relationships. They could be with each other, like families, and make choices, and live their lives. Um, but they did work in on again, I think we talked about this too.
Yeah, we
He's
did.
saying it was honor. It was an honor to the
Honored to
gods.
be
Yeah.
chosen to work
Honored.
for help the
Yeah.
gods,
Mhm.
and therefore help themselves.
Right.
All right, it has been said that Marduk is planning a false second coming event to fool the world in believing he's Christ and the Jewish Messiah to then rule humanity for thousands of years. First of all, is that true?
No.
Okay. Second part of this question. How much has Marduk influenced our religious prophecies about the end times conflicts and Armageddon? Any influence over the
So he's not personally influenced it, but the
okay.
times that he's from and the writings have influenced a little bit of that because, again, all the writings of all the civilizations' belief systems
Yeah,
have similarities and they do come from each other, some of them, just like the Genesis story coming from the tablets,
yeah.
So,
Brilliant questions. Brilliant.
yeah, they are. They are.
What is his connection, if any, with the divine mother figure in ancient Mesopotamia? Hamia. That is hard to say.
What is it they want to know about Divine Mother?
Yeah, what is his Marduk? What is your connection, if any, with the divine mother figure in ancient Mesopotamia? Let me look that up.
So this is an alien. She's also an alien angel type, just like him. Nature of all, something with the nature
Okay.
of all.
And probably
She,
fertility.
oh, so this is interesting. So he's showing like part of the story, okay?
Yeah.
Is she created all the gods. So instead of it being God's source, it's the mother, divine mother.
Oh, okay.
So now, God isn't male or female, it's, both. So I, the way he's showing me, the way I understand this is it's like they're creator of all gods and everything that goes with the gods. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
okay.
That's how he's showing me.
Yeah.
Like this is God's creator, or not
Oh,
God's create, not God source, but the angels, that were the gods, it's
right.
their creator. So part of this is story and part of it is reality. Yes, it's
Interesting.
an energy. It's an energy.
So an AI overview here. There were several mother goddesses in Mesopotamia mythology, including Nintur, same name, the most prominent name for the Mesopotamian mother goddess who was in charge of birth and pregnancy. She was depicted sometimes as the creator of humankind. Then there's Nimma, another name. Then there's Belit Ili, another name for the Mesopotamian goddess. Then there's Ninhursag, which is the Sumerian mother goddess of the mountains, who was associated with fertility, growth, and creation,
Yeah,
and
but
care
this
of the
one's a
children of the womb.
Mesopotamia, I think, that they're talking
Okay,
about,
yeah.
the
Yeah, I
Mesopotamia.
think so.
But
Yeah,
you
right.
know what? He said that her name is part of like mom or mama or
Oh,
something like
really?
that. Yeah, yeah.
Nimma, then. That's another
Is it
name.
ma? Oh, okay.
And
All
then
right.
there's
Yeah.
Nimtud, Nimtur,
Nim
Nimma. So that's
Nama. Yeah.
mama.
Yeah, he was
Mama,
showing
mama,
me like
mama.
mama or
Cool.
mom or mama. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, last question. What role did the Divine Mother figure play in ancient Mesopotamian society? I think we answered that, but if you want to add,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she was supposed to be the nurturer, like a nurturing angel,
Mhm.
nurturing God. She nurtured, she was part of the creation. She also this is somebody that they would call on when they were giving birth, like humans were
Yeah.
giving birth, okay? And they
Okay.
would see her as somebody would help them, with this.
Yeah.
Um there is something about her in a way of she just seems bigger, like it's like I see bigger, like a bigger like person or something, but she's
Okay.
not a person. I'm just trying to describe this
A
energy,
big, could be,
gigantic,
yeah,
yeah,
a big
huge,
angelic alien force.
huge,
Yeah, cool.
yeah, yeah, and very like nurturing,
Yeah.
compassionate,
Oh,
that kind of energy.
oh wow. Beautiful. Look,
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah,
angel wings.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
I wish I had boobs like that. I don't. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you. Anything else, Marduk, you would like to add? Or Amun Ra? Anything you would like to say, Ginger, besides go visit her site?
Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
Thank you, Marduk.
So he says thank you. He's thanking you. He says, if follow things when you follow things or read about things, and you're learning
Mm.
about history, you really do have it all within you, he says. Everybody has the stories within them. And so just, follow that instinct, listen to your own like voice, your own inner voice, he's saying, because everybody has all of these stories within them. And I think that's kind of cool,
Very
that's kind of
wise
neat how he
words.
says that.
Very
Yeah,
wise words.
there's nothing missing, he says. We all have the answers. They may not come out all at once, but they're there. So, when you're reading about religion or you're reading about history and their religion or their beliefs, because it's not you, I mean, we call it religion, but for them, it wasn't called religion really.
Okay. Yeah.
So whatever your word is that you use,
Okay.
just remember to follow what makes you feel peaceful, and
Yeah.
it's good to have something to believe in bigger than yourself. as
You
we
know, the
say.
absolute truth has an interesting feeling here for me. Just
Mm,
feel the truth of it, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
thank
Me
you.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too.
So, Ginger, do
Absolutely.
you have anything else going on?
I just have my sale. I have a sale going just for the New Year's for the fitness right now.
Okay.
And then after January, I'll have some other stuff coming up for February. Every holiday, I have something or
Awesome.
no holiday, but I'll have something around Valentine's Day coming up, some
That
sales.
sounds
But
fun. Also, don't
yeah,
forget, guys, I am selling these crystals, or Eric and I and the Divine Team are selling these crystals. We've got, it's really very cool packaging and
oh,
everything, and
uh,
very powerful. The
yeah,
unboxing
yeah, yeah.
videos, people say, "Oh my God, you know,
People I
I
talk
saw
to,
fairies, two fairies
right.
one person saw when she was
Yep.
meditating with it, so it's kind of cool."
Right,
Also, we're
right. I was going to say that too. I've heard that from a lot of people that have gotten they're emailing me about it.
and it's so
They got
cool.
their
I see
crystal and
mist.
they're like they see mist, they
Yeah,
see
I see mist going
light
into
coming
it.
off of it. Yep,
God,
yep.
send those
And
emails
it's
to me,
very
man.
powerful feeling.
So
Yeah.
we're thinking about also, Eric wants me to consider selenite plates, recharging plates. It's not going to have this. It'll probably have Arcturian
Yeah,
symbols,
but I think
maybe
that's
flower of life. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I'm figuring it
Great
out.
idea. It's a great idea.
And
It
maybe
is.
selenite
Absolutely.
sticks, so you can use that to recharge that also have the symbols. And selenite necklaces, I mean, crystal necklaces. So we're figuring it out. All right, thank you. And I love you,
That's
Eric.
good. I love you, Mom. Big
Hit the
hug,
like,
big hug.
hit the like button, guys,
Likes.
please, and subscribe. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.